ladies and gentlemen, we're now working on the details, the techniques for Dan Goon pattern. Dan Goon was named after the Holy Dan Goon, the legendary founder of Korea in the year 2333 BC. I need you to know that definition of Dan Goon pattern for testing. The number of moves is L21. Left leg returns, 21 moves. There's a few new techniques in Dan Goon that I might not have taught you from white belt to yellow belt. Those new techniques are double knife hand block, but the same as a double guarding block, just the hands are open all the way throughout. Of course, focusing with the side of the hand for the block. Double technique, both hands are moving around, same direction to gain a lot of power. And to be honest with you, one of the secrets to making this stuff look good is that twist at the end. Make sure your hands are in position so that when you come around, you can put that focus the last second of all of your techniques. Okay? So double knife hand is one. Next new technique is a technique called a square block, where the front hand is the primary blocking tool. The back hand is a secondary block. It has two blocks at the same time. You know, I doubt a ninja's going to come up and try to hit you in two different places. But that's the idea that I'm making two blocks. So a square block starts as an X in front of your chest. It comes up and out in front of your forehead. Then the arms separate. One is a high block and the other is an outer forearm block. I correct this a lot. A lot of people do this block like this. Make sure the palm is turned out. So the square block is done on both sides. So may I recommend practice both sides. Right side forward. I make a back L stance. Front hand is out. Back hand is up. And just come from here and just make that block. Make sure this palm is out and that palm is up. 25 repetitions on this side. And you'll be amazed when you turn and do this on this side that sometimes the hands won't work. Kind of used to be in here. So when you go to the other side, you may have to go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then that'll all of a sudden become programmed where those hands are making the square block work just right. Knife hand strike, we did. That's no new techniques. All right, all the other techniques in Dan Goon. There's a low block, you've done it. There's a step punch, you've done it. There's a high block. There's a knife hand strike. All techniques that you've done at white belt. So Dan Goon pattern starts left foot steps away as we go to our ready stance. The first move, the left foot gathers over to the right foot, to what we call neutral. It's where the leg's kind of hanging on the ground. The arms reach out, and to the left, we make a back L stance, left side forward, double knife hand block. Right foot steps forward into a right front stance with a right punch. Then we go 180 degrees to the right. The right leg picks up, spins all the way around to your right, landing right side forward, back L stance, right double knife hand block, and then the left foot steps forward into a left front stance with a left front punch. The left leg picks up and goes towards the front of the room as we make a left low block, and then, real basic, we're going to step punch 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. After the key-op in Dan Goon pattern, the back leg picks up and spins around backwards. I say that. The back leg picks up and spins around backwards, 270 degrees, into a back L stance, and this is where the square block comes in. So, we're left side forward back L stance with a left square block. The high block hand pulls down to your side because you're going to step punch with that hand. Now, the right hand is out. Chun-Ji, we're going to go all the way to the right. We pick our front leg up. We spin around into a back L stance. And from here, the right hand goes out. The left hand goes up. We make our right side forward, back L stance, square block. The high block hand, once again, pulls down to the side. That's the left hand. And you step forward with your left leg into a left front stance and make a left punch. From here, the front leg picks up and you go back to the back of the room into a front stance and make a left low block, left high block. From there, we're going to step forward into a front stance and high block 3 times. Right high block, left high block, right high block, and yell, "Uah!" There's the key-op in Dan Goon. So remember, when we yell, what do we do? You're right. We pick the back leg up. We spin around backwards into a back L stance. And we make a left knife hand strike. Right foot steps forward. Make the right punch. Then we spin front leg, right leg, all the way around to the right. Back L stance. Knife hand strike. Then the left foot steps forward, left punch. From there, left leg returns back to ready stance. and feet together, and we're done for Dan Goon pattern. I say in this training video, I kind of a limited area, moving sideways. I go into these step punches and things, so I'm making somewhat of a narrow front stance. Please dig those front stances out there. Really stretch it out. Get deep, deep, deep in those front stances. Again, what's the number 2 rule? Nobody has a better front stance than... Yeah, I heard you say me, sir. There we go. Good. So you got that right. All right. So good deep stances. Make those back L stances real strong. Make those front stances really, really, really stretch out. And as always, great focus and great power. All right. Good luck with your training with Dan Goon pattern. I'd like to have about 300 repetitions of this pattern between your yellow belt test and your senior yellow belt test. Good luck.